Hello, everybody. Happy New Year. Happy 2024. Oh my gosh, I know you guys probably feel the same way, but this year flew by. Well, not this year, last year, 2023. And I'm sure glad it did because I don't know about y'all, but 2023 was low-key one of the roughest years I had. Just like life and family wise and people and health problems and just life problems in general, that not only just me but people in my family and also my man's family, like everybody, I feel like just everybody had really fucked up shit either happened to them in 2023 or just bad circumstances. But we all made it. It was also good. We can never just say that a year was totally bad. Like, there are blessings in every single year. The fact that we made it to 2024, clearly we were blessed. God brought us here. There's so many people that did not make it to 2024 with us. So I'm just thankful. I'm thankful that it's over. The holiday seasons, oh my god. I think it's funny how like the year ends with all the holidays, because it's like as if the whole year wasn't already stressful. Then we have the holidays at the end, which are beautiful, cool, fun, but also very stressful just with everything. Things are busy during that season, and then we're in this like inflation, recession, just buying a bunch of stuff and gifts and traveling, just oh my god, it's been a rough end to the year as well as the year, especially when you got kids. And I have kids, and man, I'm just so happy the holiday season is over. Like, I did it. I created the little magic, blah blah blah. We had our little Christmas. It was beautiful. But I am so thankful that it is freaking over. I'm ready for these kids to go back to school. Like, life has been lifing. But yes, I'm so happy to be here in 2024, and I'm so excited to be recording this first podcast episode of 2024. As you guys can see, if you have followed this podcast, it's been a while since I have posted, and that is why. Like, December was a long month for me. November was too, not necessarily bad, but it was just long. It was a lot of Christmas and holiday stuff. I was busy at work. I was busy, trying to do Vlogmas for my YouTube. I'm trying to do social media, so this year I didn't make any resolutions. I've just decided to make plans, because resolutions, I feel like just me saying it's a resolution, and a lot of people feel this way, just making the resolution, you feel like you usually don't accomplish them. Like by month 2, you're over the resolution. You forgot all about it, So this year, I'm making plans. I'm telling myself what I'm going to do. That I'm not saying, oh, this is my resolution. I'm just planning what I'm going to do, what I plan to do. So my major thing for 2024, you guys, is self-discipline. I know a lot of people probably say that, and a lot of people low-key give up on it, but I have to figure out some self-discipline as if my life depends on it, because it does. I started to realize through, listening to other podcasts and YouTubers, the thing that really separates most people from success is their own laziness, their own procrastination. It's not even to say that we're lazy or procrastinating. Sometimes life just gets in the way, but that's where self-discipline has to come in. I have to tell myself that even if I am so tired at the end of the night and it is 10 p.m. and I just want to go crawl in that bed, if I am serious about the things I need to do and I haven't did my workout in 3 days, or I haven't created content in this many days, I need to have the discipline to just do it. I need the discipline to put my phone down. I need the discipline to, stop just sitting around wasting time. Do you ever just find yourself like sitting on the bed, staring into space, or scrolling, or just, like little things like that? I need to not just prioritize self-discipline with doing things, but also rest, because a lot of the times the reason we're all over the place and we aren't being productive is because we're stressed or we're tired. I also need to have the self-discipline to make time for rest and make that of the utmost importance. Make time for meditation to clear my mind. And meditation is something that I have been trying to do for so long, but it's been hard for me to focus, and then I quit, and then I don't do it again for a while. But if I want to be good at meditation, if this is something I want to practice regularly, which I need to, because it'll help my mind be at peace instead of scatterbrained and all over the place, I need to focus self-discipline, give myself, even if it's 10 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, I need to tell myself I need to go somewhere where nobody's going to bother me. Even if it is in my car, I need to put that meditation, either music or a guided one, on the freaking speaker, and I need to dedicate 10 minutes a day to doing it. I don't care if that's 10 p.m. at night. I don't care if that's what that looks like. I don't care if I wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning and I can't go back to sleep. That's the perfect time. That's what I mean about the self-discipline. And I had to get on myself and like, that's really something I lack. You know, I'm good at a lot of things, I really am, but self-discipline is not one of them. Another thing that kind of ties into the self-discipline that I've told myself I'm going to do this year is to get more organized with my bills. That's another kind of form of self-discipline, because I'm the type of person, if the bill is not due to the 10th, then I'll wait until the 10th until I pay it, okay? And sometimes that doesn't always work, or it works, but it puts me in a stressful situation, because then I get to like the 8th and I get the email like, oh yeah, 2-day cutoff notice, you need to pay this by this day, or so-and-so, the power is going to be cut off. And it's like, oh yeah, I did forget about that Nevada energy bill. It's not like I forgot. I knew it was there, but I didn't write it down. I didn't plan to pay it ahead of time. I didn't pay it when I had the money 2 weeks ago. I knew that it wasn't due to the 10th, so here I am on the 8th, like, oh God, I shouldn't have spent all that money on Amazon yesterday. Now I gotta like hustle up this too. You know, it's a mess. Or I gotta go tell my boyfriend like, look, oh, what happened was, you know. So I am really trying to get more disciplined with my bills, just because I also work like in the service industry, and then I also get paid from various outlets on social media, which is decent, but I'm like just used to getting money like on a limb, like by the day. Like I'm down to spend all the money I have in my pocket today, because I know that I'm going to go to work and make a couple $100, because I work in the service industry. So when you work for tips like that, a lot of people really don't have discipline with their money. I see it, it's kind of like drug dealing, you know. You get so much cash by the day that it's like, who cares if I go blow this $1,000, because I'm gonna go to work this weekend and make another $1,000. So that's really how I be living, but I am really trying to stop doing that, because it's just irresponsible. I just want to be more disciplined. I feel like I said in the beginning, what is stopping me from being the person I want to be, from achieving the dreams I want to achieve, is me and my discipline. It's like, why would God bless me with more when I can't even really handle what he's giving me now? And it's not that I can't handle it, I'm just fumbling it. You know, I'm fumbling the bag that he is giving me, and I'm over here trying to manifest $10,000 a month. Like, make it make sense, Monisha. It don't, okay? So, and I know I'm not the only one like this, so I think I'm finally to that point where I'm like, this is not a New Year's resolution to save money, because by no means am I a saver. And this might be controversial, but I truly believe in this. Like, rich people, they don't teach their kids to save, they teach them to invest. Poor people teach their kids to save. You know, that I learned that from that Rich Dad, Poor Dad book by Robert Kiyosaki. If you haven't heard Kiyosaki, I think. If you haven't read that book, I definitely highly recommend it. And the thing is, I read that book a long time ago, but I have yet to apply most of the principles in it. But if there's one thing I have been applying since reading that book, that is that I ain't saving shit. Okay, I am not a saver. That is a lack mentality. But not to say that I'm just frivolously spending. Well, I am frivolously spending, but at the same time, I do very much invest in myself and invest in things that can make me money, like YouTube. Okay, so right now I'm making small amounts of money on YouTube. The more I put into bettering my equipment, like the lighting, or you know, just going out to do things to create content, because you can't always just sit in your house and create content. Like, sometimes I have to go do something to create content, or I have to go buy things to create content, you know. So I feel like that's an investment. When I do stuff that I'm using for content, or I'm using for my YouTube, or I'm using to make a reel or something, to me, that's not just spending willy-nilly. Like, this is going to make me money in the long run. And so that's what I mean by, I have not been saving, but I have been investing. I've been high investing in myself. And I'm not mad about it. And that's something else. Going into this new year, I told myself I'm investing more into myself. And by more, I mean, I'm not where I want to be just yet with my content creation and everything like that. And sometimes I get behind because I'm busy, you know, parenting, and I also work a regular job. So I've told myself, if investing more in myself means hiring and outsourcing so that I can produce more content, so I can make more money, so I can get the numbers to where I need to get them to, then that's what I'm going to do. If that looks like me trying to find a management company or a video editor to help me push out more videos, because editing for YouTube takes up hours, you guys. Hours. I thought that, me starting to do like personal vlogging would be better, because I was doing, body sculpting content and sit down videos for a long time. And they were fairly easy to, edit, because it was a sit down video and I was just instructing people how to do something. So for the most part, I just talked all the way through and it just worked, So when I'm doing a vlog, you get to, even if it's a daily vlog, okay, by the end of that day, there's like 5 hours of footage, okay, and you gotta sit there and go through all of it, cut it out, speed things up, fix the audio, add word, I underestimated what that entailed. I thought it would be easier to vlog, because then I was like, I don't have to come up with ideas for content or set the stage or set the lighting or blah, 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 blah. I'm just going to showcase what I do on a regular basis. Sounds easy, right? It is, until you get to editing. When editing is easy too, but it's like when I already don't have the time for most things, I really, really, really don't have the time to sit faithfully for 2.5, 3, 4 hours to complete this, So I'm trying to get smarter about that. Like I said, with self-discipline. So for now, I'm telling myself I'm going to have to utilize some nighttime hours to do that. Or I'm going to have to edit on my lunch break at work, or I'm going to have to figure it out. And it's going to get to the point where if I can't really figure out how to do that effectively, then I'm just going to have to hire and outsource. And this goes for everything in my life. I want to start outsourcing a lot of things, because also, if I didn't have to do mundane tasks like cooking and cleaning, I would have more time to do things that, will make me money in the long run. So I've come to the conclusion that me spending money to outsource help is me investing in myself, because that's giving me the time to do other things that are more important, or get more things out, or really build myself up. And then I also told myself, people that run businesses, I need to run this like a business. They pay for help. They pay for help. They pay for promo. They pay for marketing. Like, I need to get to the point where I'm doing more of that, because for the most part, I've grown my social media networks organically. I don't have like a social media strategist or a marketer, or so what I am really going to try to do this year is do that for myself. Find a marketing strategy. Either I can create one myself and then go with it, or hire someone to come up with some marketing strategy for me. Something has to give, you guys. I'm one of them people. I have all these plans, and I know so many of you can feel this. Like, a lot of us have so many plans, so many creative ideas, so many things that we want to do with our life, but life kind of takes over when we're forced to work and forced to do mundane things, forced to take care of children and all that. It's like, it's hard. There's only 24 hours in a day, and that is sadly what makes some people quit and just say, you know what, this is too much right now. Like, I'm in over my head. Like, why am I doing this? But I'm determined to not do that, and I hope that you are too. Like, 2024, I don't know if you guys feel this, but this is on like some deep spiritual level. I feel like 2024, some big stuff is going to happen. And by big stuff, I mean good and bad, you guys. Like, I feel like there's going to be a big spiritual shift in the world, but it's also, a lot of people are going to awaken to a lot of things. A lot of things are going to come to the light that we've been lied to about, and it's getting real scary out here. It's getting real evil. I mean, just like with them approving the lab-grown meat. Some people aren't looking at that like, oh, that's anything wrong. They're like, oh, food scarcity, okay, this is a way out. We're gonna just making sure we have enough food. But the thing is, they're already putting so much bad stuff in our food that I've started to realize 2023, because I was one of them people. Loved me some McDonald's, loved me some cereal, loved me some all the stuff I was eating, but the chemicals, the dyes, the fake food, it's what's killing us. If you guys have noticed it, people are getting cancer at an alarmingly earlier age now. People are having problems at an alarmingly earlier age now. That's no coincidence. That's no, like, this is not an all of a sudden thing. This is, I feel like it is low-key population control and also just evil. I believe that most people in the world, majority of people are really, really good people, and that there's the top like 1% of people that are evil, and those are the people that control us with money, you know, the top rich people that have their hands in pretty much every single market, you know, from politics to medical, just everything. It's so much really going on in this world right now, and I'm not even going to spend my time talking about it right here on this episode, because this can end up being 3 hours. I don't even want to go down the rabbit hole of what's happening in this world today. And that's why I have this really, really strong feeling that something is going to go down. And the crazy thing is, shit has already been going down. It's just things are going to start coming to the light. People are going to start seeing the shit that's going down. And that's what I feel for 2024. But I also feel like something big is going to happen, because it's going to cause a spiritual shift in people. And once people start waking up, you know, it's going to be rough at first, just like it was rough for me when I started seeing things for what they were. But then once you have the knowledge, you can do better. And I think people as a society, if we wake up from their brainwashing, their programming, their lowering our vibration through the foods, through the chemicals that they're literally just putting in everything, that, you know, we can do better as a society. And speaking of chemicals, that brings me to my next thing that I told myself I'm going to do for 2024. I'm focusing on trying to make my house a non-toxic household, because, like I said, the chemicals are in everything. Okay, I was one of those people that I didn't believe I needed filtered water, you know? So last year, I definitely stopped using the faucet water for anything. I mean anything. Even if I'm boiling some freaking noodles, I'm using my filtered water. You know, like, I'm disgusted that I was ever using that tap water. And a lot of people think that our water is clean. Yeah, it's cleaner than it might be in third world countries, but our water is very much not okay. It just isn't, you know. So I'm focused on you know, getting better products, like cleaning products, for example. I did discover one brand last year, and that was the pink brand. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's in Walmart and Amazon and stuff like that, but it's the pink. It's pink, okay? It says pink. And it's the non-toxic vegan formula. It smells really good and it works really good. So just like things like that, the cleaning products, I also need to figure out how to make my own detergent. Right now I've been buying detergent, like the baby detergent and stuff like that, because it is less chemicals. But the thing is, our detergents have bad chemicals. The air fresheners, I love my house to smell good. I love a good Airwick and Glade and all that stuff, but all that stuff is just shooting out chemicals that cause cancer. You know, I really have to stop. So I'm looking more into, every single room needs a diffuser with essential oils, and that's just how I'm gonna have to maintain the house smelling good. You know, I can't be using these freaking Airwicks anymore. So my Airwick and my Glade, whatever things went out about 2 days ago, and I've told myself I'm not going to refill them. I'm not going to go buy more, you know, air fresheners to put in there, because I really need to find other options. And it's so crazy how God works, because just as I'm like thinking I need to make my house a more non-toxic household, I get reached out to, I don't even know if that makes sense. Whatever, some brand DMs me on Instagram wanting to collaborate with me, and they are like a non-toxic chemical, no, what am I talking about? They're like a non-toxic house product brand. And I'm like, if this ain't God, you know, giving me confirmation that what I'm doing is right and I'm heading in the right direction, because I was telling myself that too. As I progress on this non-toxic, healthier journey, I want to also be able to share that with my followers and share that with the people on YouTube and everything, because like I said, I feel big things shifting in 2024, and I think a lot of people are going to be going back to source, going back to non-toxic ways of living, you know, growing their own food, and really just humans are going to start taking their power back, because right now they have taken power over us by just just everything they're fucking up. And again, we're not going down this rabbit hole right now, you guys. We're not doing it. But yep, that's another one of my goals, to have a non-toxic household and things like that. I also am trying to detox my own body, because like I said, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sit up here acting like I've been doing this forever. No, I was one of those people that's like, I'm telling them like, boy, bullshit, everything causes cancer, so let me just eat this McDonald's. Okay, but after seeing all the health problems and things that are going on with people close to me, I'm like, you know what? I know that I'm a sucker, especially when it comes to being sick or in pain. And I know that I couldn't tolerate if I had these problems, even diabetes. I couldn't tolerate that. If I couldn't tolerate being that sick or having chronic illness. I know that I can't. I mean, I probably could, but I just don't want to. That's not something that I want to deal with ever. So I'm taking control. I refuse to let that happen to me, or like make it happen even faster, because I'm choosing not to take care of myself and my body. So I'm doing whatever I can to get better mentally, physically, everything, because also mental ties into physical health. When you're stressed out or you're not getting enough sleep or you're mentally unwell, that stuff manifests as physical illness. And like I said, I don't have time for these physical illnesses. Not me, Lord, please, not me. I can't do it. I don't want to do it. Please no. Okay, so I've already got myself a gym membership and I went to my first class the other day. It was really, really fun. It was exciting, but your girl went too hard, and now it's been 4 days since I've been back. And it's not that I haven't wanted to. I've been really excited to be in my little gym girl era, but my body physically took this 4 days to recover, and it still actually is not all the way recovered. Like, my legs still hurt. I did a level 3 workout because I wanted to, go hard or go home. I was like, I'm not gonna just do some yoga or some cycling. Like, I did like an extreme HIIT, like kind of like an insanity type workout. It was an hour long and it was fun. It didn't start hurting until 2 days later, when I realized, oh, I feel like I got beat up, but I'm really excited to be in the gym, because the gym helps with my mental health as well. And I've been hearing people say that for so long, if you're stressed, depressed, anxious, you need to run or work out, la 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 la. And I'm like, bullshit. But no, that I feel like even just from that one workout, I felt better, because at first, like, I had signed up for the class and I didn't want to go, because by the time 6:45 came, I was tired. It's the end of the day. It's going to be bedtime. Like, I didn't make dinner. I didn't even, I'm like, God, but I told myself I was going to do it. So I get there, I do the workout, and afterwards, I'm pumped. I'm feeling the fuck good. I came back home. I was in a great mood. And I was like, this is what they were talking about, where, that physical fitness really does make you feel better mentally. So that's why I'm excited to get back in the gym as soon as possible, because I need that in my life. I need that natural, those natural endorphins released. I need that natural energy. I also want to stop, with energy drinks and Red Bull. But again, as busy as I am, I don't let myself just sit around and be unproductive. I'll drink a Red Bull if I have to, if that means it's going to give me the energy to get up, be present, make dinner, deal with the kids. I'll just have me a Red Bull. But I won't want to do that. I don't want to be so tired. I don't want to be so draggy. I want to just have natural energy. And that is something that I can accomplish through going through the gym. I also have a home, like, I pretty much have a home gym here. I have a complete weight set. I have like the ab chair. I have a treadmill. I have a whole yoga mat with all the different yoga poses on it. I have one of those, like, I have the resistance things and the gorilla bell bar. Like, I have all that stuff at home, but the thing is, it's been here. And those of you who have kids know that kids get in the way. And by the time they're sleeping, once again, I just don't feel like doing it. And also, I feel like I'm unmotivated at home. I also want to go to the gym, so I have the act of getting up, putting on some gym clothes, going to the gym, doing my workout, and coming back. It'll also, it gets me out, because a lot of times I feel like if I don't go to work, I'm just sitting in this house. I don't really do things. I don't even go to the grocery store half the time anymore, because people are overwhelming. The lines are overwhelming. Society's overwhelming. So I've been Walmart ordering. I've been door dashing, Instacart. We had HelloFresh for a while. Y'all, I don't be in the stores unless I have to be in the stores. And if I need something right away, DoorDash DoorDash can bring it in 30 minutes. Like, I'm not going to the store if I don't have to. I'm not going outside if I don't have to. So the gym gets me to get up and go somewhere, which is good. It's something small that I can do. And for the most part, people aren't bothering you in the gym, you know. I go, I do my class. I also wanted the gym for the amenities, like, you know, the hydro massage and red light therapy, especially the red light therapy, like things that are going to help make me mentally well. The sauna, you know, detoxing is a big thing that I said that I wanted to do. I can get in the sauna regularly to detox, like all these things that will contribute to my mental, physical, and emotional well-being is what I want for 2024. It's not a resolution. It's what I'm going to do. I've already told myself this, and this is just, I've come in pretty hard 2024, and I've been standing on what the fuck I said I was going to do, and I will continue to do that for the rest of this year. Okay. So yeah, I'm really, really excited for this new year. And you guys, I don't know if you have been seeing what's been happening, not just in the beginning of this freaking year, but towards the end of last year, like some shit has been coming to surface. And just like I said earlier in this episode, I feel like stuff is going to go down in 2024, good and bad, but I'm here for it. Like, things are coming to light. What's done in the dark will come to light. And a lot of stuff has been done in darkness over the past few years. And especially what's going on in Hollywood with all these stars, all these people we look up to, all our idols and stuff. Like, these people, we forget at the end of the day, are human like us, and a lot of them are demons. A lot of them have sold their souls. A lot of them are not nice people. Just because a person has money and they have influence and they're celebrities don't mean that they are good people. And you know, it's crazy because last year when the Diddy stuff came out, oh man, the Cassie thing, I don't know, you guys, but it's just, things are going to come to light this year. And then we come into 2024, we got Cat Williams already, you know, going ham and exposing a bunch of people. And I don't know about you guys, but I believe Cat. And on top of that, Cat Williams is a Virgo. I'm a Virgo, okay? What Virgos, they may tell you a joke, but they will not tell you a lie. We are the motherfuckers that will tell you about yourself. And one thing a Virgo hates is a liar, a fake ass person, a fraud, a sellout, which I know I said I believe most people are good, but most people are also a lot of those things I just said. A lot of people lack self-confidence. A lot of people will project shit on you. A lot of people are hateful. A lot of people are envious. A lot of people are just, you know, and a lot of people do grimy stuff. And it's just covered up, and it's covered up. And us Virgos will recognize that stuff. And one thing I am going to try and work on is on 2024 is to just, I guess, kind of not speak on it, because I have been very much one of them people like, well, I'm going to tell so-and-so about themselves, or I'm definitely going to let them know that this is not okay. But now it's to the point where I've realized that most people are like this, and I cannot exert my energy trying to basically tell everyone about themselves. And I have to realize that some people will never heal. I have to realize that some people will be the way they are forever. I have to realize that some people are just evil. Some people are just negative people. Some people are just hateful people. And no matter how much I tell them, they're not going to get it, because their brain is not structured like mine. Okay? I had to literally let myself know that. It's like arguing with the fucking kindergartner about politics. Why would I do that, right? Because they're not going to comprehend. No matter how many times I tell, it's just, they're not going to comprehend. So in 2024, I'm going to try to just accept people for who they are. I don't have to kick it with them. I don't even have to have them in my life, because one thing a Virgo do, baby, will block you the fuck out their life. I don't care if I don't talk to anybody again for the rest of my fucking life. And that goes for family too. I'm one of them ones. I don't give a fuck. Okay? So I've told myself to I'm trying to just leave people where they are, pretty much. Like, don't even, because in my mind, I'm thinking, when I tell them about themselves, it may come off as mean, but some people don't know. Some people don't know they act a certain way until someone calls them out on it. I have realized that. And there's two type of people. Some people, when you call them out on their stuff, they'll realize, like, damn, even though they probably don't like me after I said what I said, they'll be like, Monisha was right. You know, I do act like that. And dang, is that how I come off to people? And it's like, yes, that's how you come off to people. I'm just the only motherfucker that told you that. Okay. And so I don't know. There's those people. And then there's other people that will just never understand. They'll just be in denial. They'll never take accountability. Like, oh, Monisha doesn't know what she's talking about. Like, I don't act like. They'll get super defensive. They'll try and fight me for saying what I'm saying. And that's because deep down they know that I'm right, but they'll never admit that shit. You know, either way, I just have told myself it is not my job to try and fix people. It's not my job to try and awaken people. It is not my job to... It's just not my job, okay? So I'm focused on being just quiet in 2024 because... I'd just be every day stressed out about society and people. So, but yeah, that Cat Williams freaking interview, just like with the Diddy stuff coming out, I just feel like a lot of stuff is going to start to come out, about these celebrities and these people. And then we have like the Epstein's list or whatever that's supposed to be coming out, which, this brings me again to my point about them. Just, I don't know. The fact that it is even taking this long to come out, I feel like when it does come out, it's going to be bullshit. They've taken all this time to conspire how they're going to lie to us, how they're going to cover it up, or else the shit would have been out. So that's a whole nother story. It's just... Things will start to be exposed in 2024, and I'm here for it, and I hope everyone's bracing themselves for a year. I'm not here to scare you or anything, but just brace yourselves, because some stuff is going to come to the light, and this goes for spiritual stuff as well. I hope y'all have some conspiracy theorist friends, because you guys are going to start to see that your conspiracy theorist friends, maybe they weren't crazy when these quote-unquote conspiracy theorists start coming true. Just like last year. Did you guys see how they confirmed the existence of aliens? They did it also subtly to the point where, like, I don't understand how all of you guys aren't really in uproar about this, because it's like, so y'all been lying to us for all this time, I feel like a lot of people owe their conspiracy theorist friend an apology, because I definitely believe in aliens. I've been believing in aliens. I feel like the people who didn't, I used to try to argue with people like, the fact that you think we are the only intelligent life form in this motherfucking galaxy, knowing how big this motherfucking galaxy is, like, you really think it's just us? It's just us out here, and there's a whole entire... It's like, please, and then there's the whole thing with, like, we're just starting to realize that the government has lied to us about a lot of stuff, and then we just have so much going on already, you guys. So when I'm telling you about preparing yourself for 2024 is prepare yourself mentally, prepare yourself physically, get your family well and healthy, and if you can, get into a more non-toxic environment. If you have some land and you can start growing your own food, like humans are going to have to start operating differently once they start realizing how much, they're really trying to take us out. Real talk, they're really trying to take us out. It really is like some population control bullshit, So that's why 2024, I'm just focused on being the best version of myself that I can be and getting myself and my family out of these situations. And then with the way inflation and recession is going, like, I gotta get more money. At this point, it's not even an option, because like I said, I'm not finna save. I'm not budgeting shit. I'm not lowering my lifestyle. And it's not to say that those are not positive things to do. If you are in a situation where you need to do those things, feel free to do so. But I'm just telling myself that is like the last option. And if I have to hustle harder, create more streams of income for myself, or find other outlets or find other ways, then that's what I'm going to do first, because that's the type of person I am. I don't want to downgrade anything. When life, is throwing me lemons, I just need to figure out what to do to make these lemons put me in a better situation. I'm not gonna, hide from the lemons or, go another route, or I need to be able to still do the things I want to do and progress in life despite the recession and the inflation. And I'm also a little bit motivated because I don't know if you guys know, but Google this, millionaires are made in recessions, okay? So I was like, you know what? If anything, this is my time, Lord. This is my time right now. And the fact that I'm so angry at the world, I'm so angry at the government, I'm so angry with what is going on, and I've left myself no other option. This year really is on some get rich or die trying shit, and I need to take care of my family, my kids, my household, and I don't want us left behind in this world. I don't want us struggling in this world. If it ever gets to a point where government has full control over all of us, I want to be able to get us on a plane, get us the fuck out of here so we can go live somewhere remote, completely off the grid, completely out of, you know what I mean? If shit really hits the fan like that. I've told myself I need a house that either has land that I can grow my own food, or, a basement where I can have a built-in bunker down. Like, I am prepared for some shit because I just know that some shit's going down. I'm so happy that I'm recording and I'm doing this podcast because I'll be able to look back when the shit does go down. I'm gonna pull this up and I'm gonna say, I felt that in my spirit. I felt that back in January, and I've been feeling like that for a long time. So in 2024 as well, I also want to get closer to God and get closer, to my spiritual things like meditation and all that, and really, wake up and do things differently, because with the way the world is going, I refuse. Like I said, I refuse to get left behind. I refuse to have my family struggle. I just refuse. And I'm also working on healing myself, and I've been learning about why I'm the way I am and the traumas, and I now start to see, generational traumas and traits passed down. And they say, there comes that one family member in the lineage that's here to break all that shit. And I want that to be me. Like, I want to create generational wealth, not just for my family here that live with me, but like my parents. I want to make sure that they can live a luxury life before they leave. I want to be able to take care of my siblings. I want to be able to put people on the money. I want to just be able to give them 10 grand and it not hurt my pockets, or just give them 10 grand to start their own business so that they, can get themselves together and be financially well off for the rest of their life. I want to be in a position of power to do those type of things. And I know I'll get there. I know I'll get there, guys. But those are my things that I want to do this year, and I'm really excited for this year, and that's just it. I'm so happy to be here in 2024, and I hope you guys are too. I hope everybody is going into this year with a positive mindset and just have that mentality that something big is going to happen. Not negative, but something big is going to happen for you. Something big is going to happen for this world. Something big is going to happen for your family. I feel like that's another thing that I've learned to do, and that's my mind shift, my mindset change. Shift your mindset to more positive things. Because even though I just told you everything that I know about the government and what they're doing, like, it's very easy for me to just be sad or be scared or live in fear, like, oh my God, look at what's happening. Or I can take that and I can be motivated. And that's what I've been doing, and I hope that you all do the same thing. Again, let this motivate you, because we don't have to get left behind. And honestly, I know that the good will always prevail. That's why I said things are coming to the light, but it's good that they are, because all the evil and all this stuff is going to come to the light, and eventually good will prevail. That's just not going to keep up for long. And I think that eventually when everybody wakes up and people in society start getting back to what we were really placed here to do, and that is to love one another and realize that we are all one, we are all connected to the source directly, and we stop listening to the control of these religions and these people trying to put us in a box, when really all we really need to be doing is loving and existing, and we could be such a powerful society, So I just know that people are going to wake up this year, and it's going to be a fucking good year, guys. Put that in your head right now. Put that in your head right now. 2024 is going to be a great fucking year. I hope you guys get everything that you've been manifesting this year. I hope that your resolutions come true. May you guys have the self-discipline to do the things that you need to do, and all that good stuff. I look forward to creating content more regularly. Like I said, please forgive me if you're someone who's listened to my episodes from the beginning. Thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. And get ready for some awesome content this year, because I'm coming full force on everything. Like I said, I don't care if I can't figure it out myself. I'm going to find someone to help me figure it out, but I'm going to figure this shit out this year, you guys. Thank you for rocking with me, and have a happy 2024. And I'll see you guys again in another episode of the THS Podcast, wherever you are in the world, whether it's morning, afternoon, or night. Have a good one. Bye.